screen కనిపిస్తుంది కదా?
Yeah, continue.
Okay. So day before yesterday we were here, right? So what we have done? So we can in Power Query Editor we can do so many things like rename the columns, remove the unnecessary data, and remove the columns, and keep the column, keep the rows whichever we required, and everything we can see it, right? And then there are some other columns. For example, you want to keep top rows. Top rows means how many rows you want to keep it in this table. Okay, in this table, for example, if I click on keep top rows, it will ask the how many rows you want to, for number of rows. For example, here I want to see only top 10 rows. Okay, top 10 means, so it will show only first 10 rows of the table. Okay, first 10 rows of the table. Okay, see, now it is showing only top 10 rows. So what it will do, so it will show only the first 10 rows will be displayed in the table. Okay, so this is the, see, now we have kept only first rows, right? We have kept only first rows. So if you want to remove this, you can remove it the same way. So same, like if you want to keep bottom rows means in the last. Okay, bottom rows ante last lo evaithe unnayo, last lo enni rows cheyali. For example, top 7 rows అంటే బాటమ్ లో ఈ డేటా లాస్ట్ లో ఎంతైతే ఉందో ఆ డేటాలో ఉండే లాస్ట్ 7 rows కనిపిస్తాయి అనమాట. లాస్ట్ 7 rows కనిపిస్తాయి. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద, ఇవి బాటమ్ అనమాట. సో టేబుల్ లాస్ట్ లో ఉండే బాటమ్ 7 rows. Okay, so the same way, if you want to keep ranges, like from how many rows to how many rows you want to have, like first 1 row to between 10 rows. So that means it will show first to 10 rows whatever the data we have. For example, if you keep 15, so then we let me open this one. Okay, so like this. So between 10 to 15 rows the data will be displayed. Okay, 1 to 15 rows. Okay, these are the first data to the 15 rows data, we can see it here. Okay, keep range of rows. Okay, first 10 to 15 rows. Are, for example, 7 means, okay, first row is the seventh row. Okay, seventh row నుంచి 15th row వరకు చూపిస్తుంది అన్నమాట. Okay, so specify range of rows to keep. Okay, so it is showing 100 to 15 rows it is showing. Okay, that is required. Okay, now so here also you can refresh the data. So you understand, right? So how we can keep the top rows, bottom rows, and range of rows. Okay, you understand, right? So how we can do it, and keep duplicates. So if you want to have a duplicate, so we can keep it. So as I said, like until unless user raise a ticket or raise a escalation, then you can keep all your duplicates. Okay, so you can keep it. If user is telling that, so there is some duplicate data, I don't want that. So in this case, what you can do, you can come to the Power Query Editor and you can you can remove the duplicates. Okay, and remove the errors. So remove errors, actually we cannot keep it because errors, it does not mean to keep errors, right? So we can remove it.
Recording in progress.
We can remove the errors if we have any errors. So can anybody tell that how we can see this column profile, valid, error, empty? Can anybody tell where we need to go and where we can see that? I have explained you what is meant by column profile. Okay, column profile ante ekkadiki చూస్తారు. Any idea to anybody?
I choose columns together, sir.
So you need to go to the view, then you can see this column quality. Okay, you need to see this column quality. So if I remove this, if I remove this, so then you cannot see that. So if I select this column quality, so then you can see that column quality. Okay, so that is the use of column quality. I'll explain the distribution of the column quality later. So you understand, right? So keep column, keep bottom rows, keep range of rows and everything. You can see it. Keep duplicates if you want. You can keep. I mean, you just always need to keep the duplicates, but else you can remove it always. Okay, and then here we have a refresh all. Preview means it will refresh only the preview. It will refresh only the preview means it will refresh the some amount of data. But refresh all means it will, for example, here we have 3 or 4 tables where we have fetched the data. Okay, it will refresh the all the tables. Okay, refresh the all the tables. For example, if I refresh all, okay, so nothing is there to refresh. So that is the reason that it is not showing anything. Okay, that is the use of refresh and refresh preview. Advanced editor. Okay, this is most important. See what in the advanced editor you can see all the all the steps which you have performed. See, for example, and also the source information also you can see it. Okay, this is the source, this is my source. Okay, this is the Excel workbook, and file content is the file content path is this one. Okay, this one, and if there are any nulls, so it will be true. And test sheet, this is the item is test. Okay, this is the sheet name, right? Test. You can see it here, right? This is the sheet name as a test, and what kind of the like tab is, it is a sheet. Okay, it contains a data and promoted headers. So these are all the headers we have. Okay, these are all the headers we have. Segment, country, product, discount band, unit sold. These are the okay, these are the headers we have. And change type. So what are the columns we have changed it? Okay, what are the columns we have changed it? We can see it. Okay, segment type, text, country types, text, product type, text. So these are the types we have currently. Okay, these are the types. See, discount band is also nothing but a text, right? And segment is also text only. So wherever you see the description, that is a text. And wherever see the price or quantity or unit sold, so it will show integer. Okay, integer. The type is integer. If you go here, unit sold, there you can see it. Unit sold, you can see 1 to 3 number. That means it is a integer. Okay, where you see ABC, that means it is a text. Okay, where you see ABC, that is text. Same. Okay, manufacturer price. So manufacturer price is also integer, right? And sales price is also 1 to 3. That is means we can see integer. Okay, so all this information you can see it. Okay, all this information you can see it. The column and everything you can see that in advanced editor. Okay, for example, see now you have taken all the columns. Okay, you have taken all the columns, and if you want to choose some other columns, okay, if you want to choose some other columns in the existing table, then you can go to the choose columns. Okay, choose columns. See, these are all columns we have. These are all columns we have. For example, this column 17 I don't require. Then you can unselect it. Okay, for example, week I don't need it. Then you can select it and then click on OK. Then that those two columns you cannot see it. Can you see it? No, right? You understand?
Yeah.
Any doubt, other guys?
No, sir.
Clear, right? So choose columns means whichever columns you required, you can choose from. So for example, again I required in future, if I require the columns, then you can select it. And in the future requirement, then you can add it. It will show. You can show it, and you can add it. Okay, and again go to columns. So these are the columns we have. And we can make it ascending and descending. Okay, natural order and name. Okay, sales. So first it will come as a with a segment. So these are all option actually not required, but see this choose column is important. Okay, choose column is important, and rename. Okay, rename the columns, remove the columns. Okay, remove the errors, and these are the options are required. So that's what I can say. Okay, those are important. And another option is like sorry. So split columns. So this is also important one. Split columns is also important. Split by delimiter. Okay, split by delimiter. For example, here I have a government. Okay, because I have selected segment. So I have selected segment. So that is the reason I just need to make colon. Okay, and left delimiter. Okay, left delimiter, leftmost delimiter. What it will do? It will create a new column. So in this case, it will not work. For example, if you have a first name, last name in one column, okay. If you have a first name, last name in one column only, if you want to distribute into the two columns, first name in the one column, first name is one column, and second name is one column. Then in this case, what you need to do, you can split it, right? So what user will say that I want to see the first name in one column, last name in one column. So in this case, what you can see, so you can make delimiter. Okay, you can make by delimiter. So that it will, what it will do, it will what you can say, it will split the test columns. Okay, it will split the test columns. It will split the test columns. So there are so many options here, like space, you can give the space, or you can give the colon, you can give the comma, equal sign, everything you can do that. Okay, space, columns. Okay, columns, and then rows, what characteristics. Okay, these are not required. Okay, so these are the null because it is not contain any distributed value. Okay, distributed value. So this is how you do that. But in real time, very rarely you can do that. So in Power Query Editor, what you do is, most thing is like, so you always focus on, okay, rename the columns, removing the unnecessary data. Removing the unnecessary data. Okay, the data type changes, data type changes, and then you can see advanced properties, advanced data properties. These are the most okay, what you can say, most frequently used options in Power Query Editor. Okay, Power Query Editor. So here there are so many options, but you don't use. So you don't use whenever. It depends on the requirement to requirement, right? So whenever you have specific requirement to see that, then you can see it. But otherwise, you cannot see it. Okay, here see, for example, if you go here in the transform data, in the transform, you can see it's a data type. For this column, what is the data type? It is a text. And if I go here, what is the data type? It is a whole number. Okay, what is the data type? It is a whole number. And if you go here, what is the data type? It is a whole number. So whatever the options here, for example, if I see here, see all the options, all these options, it will repeat. It will repeat here. It will repeat here. For example, see, if I click on here, keep top rows. You can see it right here. If you click on here, keep top rows. The same way you can see it here. So if in the table level, see these, if I right click in the table, so you can see it. Copy as a first row, as a header. So that I will tell you. So all these options you can see it here in the home button. Can you see it, right? Keep top rows, keep bottom rows, range of rows, keep duplicates, keep errors, remove top rows, remove bottom rows, and everything you can see it. The same options you can see it in the home button. Here also you can see it. Okay, here also you can see it, or else here also in home button also. So in home button also you can see all these options. Okay, you can see all these options. Okay, any doubts? Okay, any doubts so far?
లేదు ఒకసారి అడ్వాన్స్ ఎడిటర్ డిఫాల్ట్ గా ఉంటుందా సార్ అది?
Yeah, whatever the source information you have, all the source information you will see it in an advanced editor. Okay, whatever the source information you have, see, these are all we have done it, right? If you go advanced editor,
Okay.
see, split by delimiter, okay, split by column, these are all we have performed, right? Removed other columns, change it type, all the history you can see it. So earlier it was only until this third layer, third row, third column, right? Third row. So now we have performed all these steps. That is the reason we can see in advanced editor. So for example, if I remove here, okay, if I remove here, now if I go here, see, all are gone, right? So whatever the steps we have performed, we can see in the advanced editor. Okay, that is the use of advanced editor. Okay, and enter data means you can enter the new data in one new table. For example, this is, for example, phone. Okay, iPhone. Just telling you example like iPhone, Samsung. Okay, example I'm saying, and then you can create a table name called demo. I can say, just I'm telling like how we can create it, and you can add some other columns. Okay, model, okay, and color and everything. You can add it, and you can create one table. Okay, you can create one table. See, now the table will be created here. See, this is the table. So you can use this. You can use this custom table in your report if there is a requirement like this. Okay, if there is a requirement like this, you can use that. Okay, so now the another option is like use first row as a header. So use first row as a header. So that means what we are telling is like segment. Okay, segment is a first row, and we are telling to the system is like use first row this as a header because it is already there. But I'm just telling like how we can use that. Use first row as a header. See, this is the first row. See, we are telling to the system is we are telling to the system use government Mexico, okay, Carretera low 1210. These are all it's a first row. No, oh, sorry. So now see, earlier it was segment and other stuff. So that is the reason it is all gone. So let me remove that. Okay, use a header as a first row. We need to keep like that. Like that so that it will be good. So now it is okay, demoted header, promoted header. So remove it. See now segment, country, product, discount band. So these are the column headers, right? These are the column headers. So what we can do is use header as a first row. Use header as a first row. So now it is all gone because because system see here you can see it. Segment, product, discount band, unit sold. It is come under the column level. So that is not correct, right? Because in Excel sheet we have already maintained proper header. So in this case we can ignore this. See, in Excel sheet, okay, let me open the Excel sheet, demo Excel. Okay, in Excel sheet we have already maintained this column header. Okay, this column headers. So that is the reason you don't need to maintain again. So it is already there by default as a column header. So we can keep it as it is. Okay, that is the use first row as a header. Use first row as a header. Use header as a first row. So use first row as a header means this is the first row. For example, this one is the first row, right? Number 1. So if I click on use first row as a header, then government Mexico, Querétaro low and all, it will go. I mean, it will come as a headers. So that is not a right approach, right approach. Because we need to understand what is this government, what is this country, what is this product, right? So that is the reason. See, like first row as a header, then see government Mexico, Querétaro low. Okay, these are the columns we know, but What is mean by government? Government. So as government is means segment. This is a segment. Caretera. Okay, what is this caretera? What is this law? Law means discount band. Okay, so that is the reason we need to understand the headers. So government still it is there. So remove this one. So government is segment. Government is a segment. Mexico is a country. Criteria is a product. Discount low as a discount band. So like this. So system needs to. I mean, we need to understand what are the headers. So these are the headers. Okay, so that it will be understandable. Okay, clear so far? And ascending, descending, you can do that. Okay, so this is not, see, for example, this is the ascending order, and if you make a descending order, so small business is the first descending order, and ascending order means C is the first one. So same way you can do for ascending order. So Canada is the ascending, United States is the last one. So this one, ascending and descending. These are options. You can see it. Okay, and then if you go to transform, so most of the options will be repeated here. See, split column and move and everything, you can see it. Add columns. So add columns means custom column. For example, if you want to add the new column, so you can add the new column. Okay, new custom column, you can add it here. So this is also fine. And format, so what are the formats, lowercase, trim, everything you can do that here. So in real time, most of the time we will not do that. So this column distribution, column quality, column profile. So I'll explain you. Okay, I will explain you what are this column quality, column distribution. So I've written somewhere. Let me open that.
Actually, Sridhar phone ji. Sridhar call ji.
Yeah. If you see. So column quality means column quality. Like column quality checks the quality of the data in terms of valid, errors, removed, empty. Also, it displays the percentage of the data values. So that is the same thing we are able to see it here. So for example, if I select column quality, so what it is telling us. So let me write down that column quality. Column quality means, so column quality means what it will do. Okay, let me copy paste this because I have already maintained in previous batch. Okay, so column quality. So what it will do, column quality checks the quality of the data. Quality of the data means, so how many valid records we have, how many error records we have, how many error empty records we have. Okay, empty records we have. So the column quality checks the quality of the data in terms of valid, error, and empty. Also, it displays the percentage of data values. See, this is 100% valid we have, 0% errors, 0% empty. The same way we are able to see. So valid means it shows in green. Say valid means it shows in green. Error means it shows in red. Empty means it shows in gray. So in the description itself, it is clearly understood, right? So the column quality checks the quality of the data in terms of valid, error, and empty. Also, it displayed the percentage of data values associated with the selected table. Okay, selected table. So here also, for example, this one and this one, for each column, so you can see it all the information. So in my table, there are no error records and there are no empty records. Okay, there are no empty records. See it, right? There are no empty records and there are no error records. So that is the use of column quality. In interview also definitely, what is mean by column quality, column distribution, and there is another option called column profile. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఖచ్చితంగా అడుగుతారు అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో యూ జస్ట్ మేక్ ఇట్ understand. Okay, just write down, and then I'm just giving all the example. Okay, I will provide this one so that it will be easy for you to remember. So this one is not, this is not required. So next is column distribution. So column distribution is, in this section you can see the distinct and unique records of the values in each of the column as a histogram visual. Okay, let me show you. For example, if I go here now, if I open the column, I will open the column distribution. Okay, column distribution. If I select this, then it will show the graph way. It will show the graph. See, now we have a 5 distinct values here. 5 distinct values means 5 channel partner. Okay, channel 5 distinct values. If I go here, so again it will show all this that we don't require. See, 5 distinct values we have. Here we have also 5 distinct values. Here we have also 5 distinct values. Distinct values means like Velo is one distinct value, Montana is one distinct value, Paso is one distinct value, Amaro is a distinct value, Carretera is a distinct value. So these are all only distinct values we have. For example, if I go here, and home, if I say like only keep, okay, keep, there is an option called, right? What is that? What is that option? Keep. Okay, distinct values. We need to keep the distinct values, right? Okay, so here also you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are the 6 unique values we have. You can see it here. 6 distinct values. Distinct values means which is contain uniqueness. Okay, which is contain unique values. That means it will not allow the null values. Okay, null values. So I'll tell you that what is meant by distinct and unique. So that is also important interview question. Distinct and unique. Okay, so but for now you understand, right, what is meant by column distribution. Okay, column distribution. So how the columns are distributed. If you see here, so now here 2 distinct values. Here 2 distinct values means only 2013 and 2014 will be here. Okay, and here 12 distinct values means all the calendar months per year: Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, December. Okay, 7 distinct values means per week only 7 days will be there, right? So that is the reason it is showing 7 days. Okay, understand what is meant by column distribution and column quality? Harish, Vikrant, Gopi, Pawan.
Yes, sir. Arthur, sir.
Yeah. So what we are telling to the system is like, I want to see the column quality. Column quality means how many valid records we have, how many error records we have, how many empty records we have. The same way we are telling to the system like, I want to see the column distribution. How many unique values we have, how many distinct values we have. Okay, that is simple way. Okay. Another one is column profile. Okay, column profile we have already. Yeah, column profile. So column profile means this is also most important feature and provides in-depth look at the data in a column. For example, if I click column profile, see now it will show everything like average, how much average we have, standard deviation. So even numbers, how many even numbers we have, how many odd numbers we have. The same way, if I click on here, so here it will show how many records we have. Total 647 records we have. Okay, 640 rows we have. And what are the minimum? Can you please mute who are not talking, please? Okay, Okay, so how many count total? 647. See, for example, here 647 rows we have. Same here we can see it 647. And then what is the minimum value here? Canada is the minimum value. What is the maximum value? United States is the maximum value. That means there are so many records we have in United States. Same way product. So what are the maximum product? What are the count of products? So it is 647 count we have. And what is the minimum product is Umbrella is the minimum product. That means there are very less records we have, and maximum products are Velo. So Velo contains so much data. It has so many products. So Velo products are high in this table. Okay, discount band. So discount band 647 high medium. So this is not required. And here you can see average. Okay, average how many distinct records we have, how many unique records we have. Okay, how many unique records we have, and average, even numbers, odd numbers. So this is the column quality. So what it is saying is like, see in this section you can, in this section you see this is the most important. So this is the most important feature, and provide more in-depth look at the data in a column. So that is correct, right? So this is the in-depth information we are able to see in the column profile. In-depth information we are able to see in the column profile. In-depth information like count, unique, maximum, minimum, and everything you can see in the column profile. So these are the three important options we have. Okay, these are the three importance we have. So white space. Okay, show white space. What does mean by show white space? I don't know. I've not used this one. Okay, that is also not working. Okay, so these three options important in view. Okay, for example, if I go tools, it is not required anything. So this is also not useful. Okay, so main is in home only. We can see so many options here. Okay, in home only, and here also in the table level also. So you can copy entire table. You can copy the entire table, and you can paste it to the Excel. That is also possible. Okay, and the same options you can see, keep top rows, keep errors, keep duplicates, and everything you can see it. Okay, everything you can see it. Merge queries and append queries we can discuss later. That point will come later. But for now you understand, right? What are the options we have covered? Okay, what are the options we have covered? So choose columns. Okay, choose columns, remove columns, keep rows, remove rows, and everything. So same way, remove rows, remove top rows. Remove top rows means it will. So let me answer this column profile so that it will be easy. Okay, column quality also we just need to column distribution. So remove rows, remove top rows means it will remove how many rows you want to remove. So I need only first five top rows need to remove. Yeah, it is removed. Okay, it is removed. So now see here, earlier it was 647. I removed 5 rows. That is the reason it is showing 647, 642. I mean changes కనిపిస్తున్నాయా? అర్థమవుతుందా? అర్థం కాకుండా please stop me and I will explain one more time. No problem. Okay.
అర్థమవుతుంది సార్.
Yeah. Vikrant, Pawan, Krishna, Gopi.
అర్థమవుతుంది.
అర్థమవుతుంది సార్.
Okay. So same you keep and remove. Both are same only. So if you keep, then it will keep only particular rows, and if you remove, it will remove only particular rows. Okay. And then advanced editor, what are the options we have? Okay. So this is the advanced editor we uses. Okay. And manage, delete, duplicate reference also. It's not that much important. Okay. Okay, once you have done that, then you can click on, okay, remove, I will remove all these things. I'll keep this one. Once you, so close means it will not apply the changes. It will not applicable to the changes which you have made here. Okay, the changes which you have made here. So apply means it will apply it, but it will not close this session. So that is the reason what you can do. You can directly close and apply. Okay, let me close this. So what it will do? It will close it. But see, the changes is not applied because it is showing here apply changes. So the same way, for example, if you go here, transform data. If I click on apply, so it will apply the changes. So apply the changes. For example, see the demo table. The table I want to show this. I want to see this in my data. Okay, I want to see this in my data. See demo. It is loading into the data. It is loading into the our model. Okay, it is applied, but it is not closed. It is not going us to the our Power BI desktop screen, right? So what you can do it. You can click on close and apply. So that what it will do, it will apply all the changes and it will close it. Okay, always you just work on this one, close and apply. So it is applied. See why the pop-up is not coming is here is right. We have already applied the changes, right? See now the demo table is also we can able to see it. The demo table also we can able to see it, right? Transform data. So close and apply. So for example, if you do some changes, okay, let me do some change. Okay, here, for example, if I make segment underscore 1, okay, I'll do that, and now I will directly close it. This change will not be available in Power BI desktop here. So it will ask so you have done some changes in Power Query Editor. You please do the apply button. Okay, you please do the apply button. What is that? Segment, right? Where is that segment? Yeah, see, segment, it is segment only, but I have renamed in Power Query Editor as a segment underscore 1, right? Segment underscore 1. For example, if I click on apply changes, it will applicable that change which I have made. So now you can see segment underscore 1. You see it, right? You are able to see the change. I can explain once again. Please tell me. Yeah, for example, transform data. Okay, now I make a change on segment 1. Let me take country underscore 1 2 3. Okay, this change. Okay, this change. What I have done the column, rename the column, right? Rename the column. Earlier it was country underscore 1 2 3, right? So now if I directly close it, it will not apply. It will not apply country underscore 1 2 3. It will show only country, because what we are doing, we are not applying. We are just directly closing. Okay, directly closing. I just closed it. Okay, if I go now in the table, if I go on now in the table, so what we have done, country, right? See, are you able to see that country underscore 1 2 3? No, right? You are not able to see, right? See, this change you want to apply it. Like country underscore 1 2 3. Whatever I have renamed the column, I want to see in my table in Power BI. The model tab. Okay, in Power BI visualization, in report view. Okay. Report view. So for example, if I click on apply now, so now you are able to see only country. Okay, just remember. Okay, now you are able to. I just put my cursor here, right? See, my hand symbol here, country. If I click on apply, then the country underscore 1 2 3 will be displayed on this same column. Okay, I'm just click on apply changes. Can you see it? Country underscore 1 2 3. Okay, understood? So what I'm saying is like, so if you want to apply, so go to transform data. If you want to apply the changes whatever you have done in Power Query Editor. Okay, Power Query Editor. Let me undo this. Okay, let me undo this. Okay, if you want to apply these changes whatever you have done in Power Query Editor, so you always keep that close and apply directly. It will apply it. So now I made it. Segment underscore 1 2 3 from segment, then country underscore 1 2 3 from country. See, now it is as it is there. So what we have done, we have renamed the column in back to the normal mode, right? So back to the existing mode, like earlier, whatever the name was there. So we have kept it as it is. So that is the reason it is there. Okay, that is the reason it is there. So country and segment. Clear in the work? Yeah. So now another one is this is the Power Query Editor. Okay, this is the Power Query Editor, and then if I close and apply, you can see this is the report. There are 3 tabs in Power BI. So Power BI desktop. So they will so in interview also sometimes they will ask how many tabs available in Power BI. We can say Power BI desktop. We can say report, data. Okay, another one is model. These 3 tabs we have. In report, where we create the visualizations, where we create the report, and data, where we'll have a data, where we'll contain the data, where we contain the table level data, and in model, where we do the relationship between the tables. Okay, relationship between the tables. Okay, that is the simple description. Okay, model. So in Power BI, there is a best advantage we have in Power BI. Like, so whenever we have some tables, so whenever we have two tables, for example, here we have two tables. In the two tables, if there is a common key, primary key, if we have a primary key, automatically it will map automatically between these tables. For example, here, okay. For example, we have here segment, okay. The same segment information we have in this table. For example, in this table, it will automatically map. So 99% it will automatically map between the segment to segment. So you don't need to worry about the making relationship between the tables. So if we have a common field between both the tables, it will automatically make a relationship. Okay. Otherwise, you can click on manage relationships. Okay, click on manage relationship. So there are no relationship right now. So you can click on new, and then you can make a relationship. Okay, you can click on manage relationship. But here we are only focusing on one table, right? So here we are only focusing on one table. So that is not required. But when we are fetching the data from multiple tables, then we can see that relationship option. But for now, just understand. Okay, report data and model. Okay, report data and model. So this is the canvas. Okay, this is the canvas area, and this is the filter area. Okay, this is the filter area, and this is the visualization area, and this is the fields pane. Okay, I can say visualization pane, filter pane, fields pane. Okay, this is the canvas. Okay, there are filters pane, visualization pane, fields pane. Okay, these are all we have in Power BI desktop. So these three tabs are important. Okay, fields pane means where we have a table information, table fields, right? Visualization means these are all the default visuals which is given by Power BI, which is given by Microsoft Power BI. These are the default visual. In wherever you go, in any company you go, whenever you download, whenever you install the Power BI desktop, you can see these visuals only. So the first one will be stacked bar chart only. It will not be stacked column chart will be first, and stacked bar chart will be second. No, it will be same only. Stacked bar chart, stacked column chart, custom clustered bar chart, and here, so for example, 1 2 3 4. So in fourth row, first one is the map only. So you can see in your desktop also. This is my desktop, right? You can see in my desktop. You can see in your desktop also. So map will be in the first. In fourth row, the first one is the map only, and in the fourth row, last one is the card only. So you cannot even move up and down also. See, I'm trying to move, but it is not working. So these are the default visuals which is given by Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. Let's say the customer requirement, my report requirement is not fulfilled with my existing visual which is given by Microsoft Power BI. In this case, what you can do, you can click on get more visuals. Okay, get more visuals. Once you click on get more visuals, it will take us to the Microsoft Store. Okay, it will take us to the Microsoft Store, App Store. See, for each category we have a different visuals, custom visuals. These are all the custom visuals we can say. Okay, data visualizations. So what are the visuals we have? So these are all visuals we have. Okay, filters ki em filters use cheyochu, వేరే filter. Okay, this is one type of filter. Okay, see, these are all different types of filters. Okay, so you can use any of this gauges. So this is different gauge, so these are all not available right now in my default screen, right? Default visualization pane. So that is the reason. For example, if I want to use this tachometer, you just need to click on any one of that. So any one of you want to add it, even you can search it, right? Even you can search it also. Like, okay, for example, rainbow gauge. Okay, rainbow gauge. Just find it, see it here. So you can find it. If you don't know if you don't want to go to one by one, then you can directly search it. Okay, another one is tachometer. So for example, if I click on all, now if I want to find out tachometer, where is that? So just search it. Okay, what is that? tachometer, right? See, now you can see whatever that name with starting with tacho, all you can see it in your search bar. Okay, so for example, if I want to add this, so now the tachometer is not available here. So can you guys observe? Okay, can you guys observe here? So there is no tachometer. Now I am trying to add this one. Just click on add. Just click on add. That's it. The visual is imported successfully. Then you can see it here. See, can you see it here?
Yeah.
Clear, right? So whatever the visuals you want to have from the App Store, you can see it. And in My Organization, if there are any custom visuals who is added by Power BI admin, you can see it in your organization. So this is App Store, which is universal for any company, and this is it's specifically for the inside your organization. For example, in every company we will have a Power BI admin, right? In every company we will have a Power BI admin. So in Power BI admin, there must be created some custom visuals. There must be used some custom visuals. Then you can use that organization level visuals. For example, TCS. In TCS, there will be Power BI admins, right? They might have created some custom visuals. Those custom visuals we can use in our report requirement. So that is also possible. But in App Source, you can see all the apps. For example, if I want to add okay, let's add another one. Okay, this is box and whisker chart by MAQ software. So if you want to add this one, just click on add. Then it will show the pop-up. The visual was successfully imported into this report. Then we can see it here. Okay, you can see it here, and you can add this. So click on add, then it will add it. So based on your requirement, you can add it. But you need to understand like what is the use of this what is the use of this visual. Okay, you need to understand the description. What is the use of this visual? That is most important. Okay, that is most important. Otherwise there is no use to add this visual. Okay, add this visual. Okay, clear. So for filter pane, visualization pane, field pane, and here report, data, model. Okay, these three tabs, and here these three tabs: filter, visualization pane, fields pane. Okay. So tomorrow we will start using the visuals one by one. Any important visuals we will use, and we can create a report, and we can see the report properties and everything. We can see it. Okay. Till now, any question? Any question?
Rajesh, is it possible to send some data so that we can practice?
I have sent that. I have sent to you the demo Excel. That is the one only I have sent to you.
Okay.
అదే ఆ ఎక్సెల్ నే మీరు గెట్ డేటాగా తీసుకొని, సో యు నో రైట్ హౌ టు గో గెట్ డేటా. క్లిక్ ఆన్ ఎక్సెల్ వర్క్ బుక్. Because I have sent the Excel workbook, that is the reason you use this option Excel workbook, and you can, there will be, if it is in your desktop, you just take that into the Power BI desktop.
Okay.
That is the one only you need to practice, so that you will understand all the options. Otherwise, if you don't have any data, so it is not possible to practice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever the options we have covered, just go through today, like in transform data. Okay, in transform data, what I have done. So just do the same thing, same stuff, and then we can discuss tomorrow about, we can create a report. We can use visuals, and we can see the properties, and how we can give the titles, and how we can rename the give the title names, font size, colors, and everything. So tomorrow, so it will take at least 2-3 days to cover all the topics in Power BI report. Okay, Power BI report, and everything we can cover it. Okay, then you will understand some idea, like you will have some idea, like okay, how we need to create the report once we have a data. Okay, you will understand that. Till now, any questions, please ask me, then we can can discuss.
అంటే నేను ఇంకేం డౌట్ ఉంటే మెసేజ్ కానీ కాల్ కానీ చేస్తాను నేను సార్.
మరి ఎర్రర్స్ ఉంటే ఎట్లా చేయాలన్నా?
ఏంటి
ఎర్రర్స్ ఉంటే ఎట్లా చేయాలా?
ఎర్రర్స్ ఉంటే రిమూవ్ చేయాలి అంతే. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హియర్ transform data. For example here, if you have some errors, then you can right click remove errors. Can you see it here? Remove errors. So if you right click on it, you click on that remove errors, it will all errors will go. But the errors ఉన్నాయి. For example, ఆ errors rectify చేయాలంటే we need to do in a source. So it is not possible to rectify errors here. Okay, so you need to do the in source itself. For example, if the data is coming from SQL, you just need to inform the SQL guys, okay, these are the tables contain some error in this data. In the segment column we have some error, some invalid values. You just need to inform them to rectify those errors, and then once you refresh the data in Power BI desktop, then you can again see the correct values. Those error values will not be available here.
ఓకే అన్న.
Yeah. SQL కూడా చూసుకుంటున్నారా? w3schools.com అని చెప్పాను కదా, SQL కూడా చూసుకుంటున్నారా? అసలు డిఎంఎల్ కాన్సెప్ట్, డిడిఎల్ కాన్సెప్ట్, SQL కూడా చూసుకుంటాను నేను. అట్లీస్ట్ చెప్పాను 1 hour is quite enough to see the SQL stuff and 2 hours for Power BI. సో ఈ 2 hours లో నేను చెప్పినది మీరు 1 hour లో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకొని, మిగతా 1 hour మీరు బుక్ లో సెర్చ్ చేసుకొని ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కూడా యాడ్ చేసుకొని యూ కెన్ నోట్ డౌన్ యువర్ నోట్స్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు సే. ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ నుంచి నేను అదే చెప్తున్నా. సో నేను చెప్పిన క్లాస్ మీరు 1 hour లో ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసుకొని మిగతా 1 hour మీరు గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ చేసుకొని ఏదైతే ఈరోజు చెప్పానో దానికి ఎక్స్ట్రా యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే దట్ విల్ బి more useful in your job. Okay. Yeah, that is most important, because whatever I am saying and you are just practicing and you are not practicing, then it doesn't make sense. That's what I mean to say. So you just practice it every day. So 3 hours you have to spend for this course. Okay, 3 hours you have to spend for this Power BI. That is quite enough. I mean, including SQL. One is 2 hours for Power BI, 1 hour for SQL. After that, you do whatever you want. You can do all your personal works. It doesn't affect anything. So just spend 3 hours whenever you have a time. Just spend 3 hours, because I think nobody is working right now except Vikrant. So you just ఇంకా మీకేం పని ఉంటుంది, వేరే పని ఏమి ఉండదు కదా. సో మీ పని ఏంటి? జస్ట్ ట్రైనింగ్ నేర్చుకోవడం, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడము. సో టు అండర్స్టాండ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ లర్నింగ్ ద Power BI, అదొక్కటే పని. కాబట్టి జస్ట్ 3 hours కేటాయించండి. సో you will definitely survive in a company. Okay, after maybe maximum 2 months. For example, if you got the job in some company, and if you want to survive in a company, then you must know all these options. See, getting the job, it's not a problem. I'm saying once again, getting the job is not at all problem. But to survive in a company, that is the most difficult part, I can say, in any technology. Right now, see, this is Power BI is very easy compared to the other tools, because do we write any code here? Do we write any code? No, right? We are just using the existing options. Existing features. So we are not writing any code, right? We are not at all writing any code. But in another technologies, you might need to write some code, right? You might have faced some complexity. But here you are just using the existing features, but you need to understand when we need to use and where we need to use. That is the most important option. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. To get the job, it is very easy, but to survive in a company, that is most important and most critical part. So if you go to the company, once you get a job, but if you don't know what is Power Query Editor, and you don't know how to remove the columns, and you don't know how to rename the columns, they will send you out within 2 weeks, within 1 week only. So they will not wait for anything. This is basic thing to know everybody. I mean, should know everybody. Should know. I mean, should know everybody. These are the basic things, right? See, if you're putting 3 years of experience and you don't know the Power Query editor, means it doesn't make sense, right? So that's what I'm saying. So you just focus, practice, and learn Power BI. Search Google stuff whenever you have a time, and add some things in your extra. I mean, add this extra information in your note, which are explained you. Then you will definitely survive in the company. Okay. See, if you guys are thinking Power BI is difficult, then you cannot do any job. You cannot do any job in IT industry. So better you stop learning any technology and do any another work. I mean, you just forget IT industry and do any another non-IT things. Because why I'm saying is Power BI is so easy compared to other technologies. I'm not saying that I'm giving Power BI training. That is the reason I'm saying Power BI easy. But you can search in Google. Okay, you can search in Google. You can ask anybody. It is a purely visualization tool, and you are using existing features. You are using existing options and to create a report. Okay, but you need to know when to use, where to use, and what to use. Those are 3 things most important. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, fine. So then tomorrow we will start creating report by using visuals.
Okay.
And then we can see.